12 string was strung the 6, I think.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And deep in the grip of grass, some people would say, if you look deep enough, you can still see today, where the Lorax once stood just as long as it could, before someone lifted the Lorax away. What was the Lorax, and why was it there? And why was it lifted and taken somewhere from the far enough town where the grip of grass goes? The old butler still lives here. Ask him. He knows. You won't see the once-lord don't knock at his door. He stays in his lurker on top of his store. He lurks in his lurker, pulled under the roof, where he makes his own clothes out of myth-muffered moof. And on special dank midnights in August, he peeks out of the shutters, and sometimes he speaks, and tells how the Lorax was lifted away. He'll tell you perhaps, if you're willing to pay. On the end of a rope, he lets down a tin pail, and you have to toss in 15 cents. And the nails. And the shell of a great-great-grandfather's snail. Then he pulls up the pail, makes a most careful count, to see if you paid him the proper amount. Then he hides what he paid him away in his snow, a secret strange hole in his garbulous glove. Then he grunts,
I will call you by whisper my wrong. The secrets I tell are for your ears alone.
down slips the whisper phone to your ear, and the old monster's whispers are not very clear, since they have to come down through his snurgly hose, and he sounds as if he had small trees up his nose.
Now I tell you,
He says with his teeth sounding gray,
a Lorax got lifted and taken away. I'll start it way back. It's a long, long way back.
way back in the days when the grass was still green, and the pond was still wet, and the clouds were still clean, and the song of the swangy swan rang out in space. One morning I came to this glorious and I took the trees, the truffle trees, the bright colored tufts of the truffle trees. I left a mile in the fresh morning breeze. And under the trees I saw brown barbaloots, frisking about in their barbaloots, as they stood in the shade and ate truffle trees. From the rippleless pond came the comfortable sound of humming fish coming while splashing around. But those trees were truffle trees. All my life I'd been searching for trees such as these. The touches or tufts were much softer than silk, and they had the sweet smell of fresh butterfly milk. I felt a great leaping of joy in my heart. Just what I do. I loaded my cart. And in no time at all, in the factory I built, I had built a small shop that I chopped out a truffle tree with one chop. And with great skillful skill, and with great speedy speed, I took the soft tuft and I did it a feed. The instant I finished, I heard a gazump. I looked. I saw something pop out of the stump of the tree I chopped down. It was sort of a man. Describe him, well, that's hard. I don't know if I can. He was shortish and oldish and brownish and mossy. And he spoke with a voice that was sharpish and bossy.
Mister,
He said with his sonnets and sneeze.
I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees. I speak for the trees, and the trees have no tongue. And I'm asking you, sir, has the cup my lawn?
He was very upset as he shouted and bluffed.
What is that thing you made of my truffle?
What, Lorax?
I said,
Chocolate's one tree, doing no harm. Being quite useful. This thing is what you need. The need is to find something that all people need. It's a shirt, it's a glove, it's a sock, it's a hat. It has other uses. Far beyond that. It can be used for carpets, for pillows, for sheets, or for curtains, or for covers, or for bicycle seats.
the Lorax said,
Sir, you are crazy with greed. There's no one on earth who would buy that fool from me.
but the very next minute I proved he was wrong, for just at that minute a chap came along and he
be rich. Take the road to North Mitch. Tear left a wheat on me. Sharp right to sell stitch.
And in no time at all in the factory I built, the whole one was ready to both built. We were all knitting bees, just as busy as bees, to the sound of the chopping of trucker trees. And oh baby oh, how my business did grow. Now chopping one tree at a time was too slow. So I quickly invented my super ass hacker, which whacked off 4 truckload trees at one smack. We were making bees 4 times faster before.
Is that a vacuum machine?
And that Lorax, well, he didn't show up anymore. But the next thing he knows, I'm on the shore. He snapped.
I'm the Lorax, who speaks for the trees, which you should be chopping as fast as you please. But I'm also in charge of the brown barbaloons, who play the machine in their barbaloon suits, and happily live eating truffle fruit. Now, if you're hacking my trees to the ground, there's not enough truffle fruit to go around. My poor barbaloons are all getting crummies. Dead cats. Ooh, they're crummy. They love living here, but I can't let them stay. So that's my food. And I hope that they may. Hello, guys.
Cried and sent them away. I once felt sad as I watched them all go, but business is business, and business must grow, regardless of crummies and tummies, you know. I meant no harm, I most truly did not, but I had to grow bigger, so bigger I got. I biggered my factory, I biggered my roads, I biggered my wagons, I biggered the loads. Of the peas I shipped out, I was shipping them forth to the south, to the east, to the west, and to the north. I went right on biggering, selling more peas, and I biggered my money, which everyone needs. Then again he came back. I was fixing some hides, so that old nuisance Lorax came back with more gripes.
I'm the Lorax.
He coughed and he whiffed, he sneezed and he snuffled, he snargled, he sniffed.
Once slurp.
He cried with a crumpled throat.
Once later, makes them smog in the swamp. I'm the swamp songs. But they can't sing it home. Nobody can sing those smog in this throat. So,
Said the Lorax.
please pardon my cough. They cannot live here, so I'm sending them off. Where will they go? I don't hopefully know. They may have to fly for a month or a year to escape from the smog you smogged up around here. What's more, let me say a few words about floppy glop. Your machinery tugs on it day and night without stop. Baking floppy glop, also schlocker glop. And what would you do with this leftover goo? I'll show you, you dirty old Worcester man, you. You're grumping the pond for the hunting fish home. Or can they home? Where their gills are all gulp. They cannot live here. I'm sending them off. Oh, their future is dreary. So welcome their fins get woefully weary. In search of some water that isn't so sneery.
And then I got mad. I got terribly mad. I yelled at the Lorax.
Now listen here, Dad. All you do is yap and say, Dad, 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 Dad. Well, I have my rights, sir. And I tell you, I intend on doing just what I do. And for your information, you Lorax, I intend on making more truffle trees into meats, which everyone needs.
And at that very moment, we heard a loud whack. From outside in the field came a sickening smack of an axe on a tree, and then we heard the tree fall. The very last truffle tree of them all. No more trees, no more feeds, no more work to be done. So in no time, my uncles and aunts, everyone, all waved me goodbye. They jumped into their cars and drove away under the smoke-smothered stars. Now all that was left beneath the bad-smelling sky was my big empty factory, the Lorax and I. The Lorax said nothing, just gave me a glance, just gave me a very sad, backward glance, as he lifted himself by the seat of his pants, and I'll never forget the good look on his face when he hoisted himself to leave this place, to hold the smog without leaving a trace. And all that the Lorax was left here in this mess, a small pile of rock, with the one word, well, whatever that meant, I just couldn't guess. That was long, long ago, but each day since that day, I've sat here worried and worried away. Through the years, all my buildings have fallen apart. I've worried about it with all my heart.
And now that you're here, the word of the Lorax seems perfectly clear. Unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing's going to get better. It's not. So catch! They're truffalo seeds. It'll last them.
I don't got another copy.
Find a new truffalo. Treat it with care. Protect it from axes that hack it. Grow a forest. Maybe the Lorax and all his friends may come back.
Is that enchanted? Sure looks good.
I think so.
That was cute.